Good morning and good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another yoga session with Alex. I'm glad to have you today. I'm just going to do a little light stretch today, nothing too crazy. If y'all want to go ahead and go crisscross applesauce on a mat, towel floor, find some space. We can shift from side to side to get a nice flat base. Deep breaths in through the nose. As you exhale, you can lightly press down into your knees, pull your shoulder blades back. A nice activated seated posture like this for a few minutes a day can do wonders for your back, your posture, and your hip health. We can start to shift side to side here to wake up the core, the hips. Maybe make it a little bigger with each movement. A little forward and back. Inhale and exhale, back and forth to wake up the belly. Once more, inhale and exhale. This time I'm going to inhale, let my hands float up to the sky, reaching as high as I can. And as I exhale, I'm going to fall forward, feeling space in my back. Deep breath in. Exhale, try to crawl those fingers forward, try to drop down to the floor, stretching through the back. Swaying side to side to help loosen up the shoulders, the chest. Inhale, walk your hands to the right. You can reach your left hand over your right hand to deepen the stretch. As we breathe, let the head hang loose. Inhale, walk it to the other side. And exhale, down. Right hand over left to deepen the stretch as we breathe. Bring it to center and stretch it out one last time. Slowly walk your hands back. You're going to unwind your legs to bring the opposite foot forward. We do this to get an equal stretch in our hips. If you shift side to side here, it might feel a little weird if you're not used to crisscrossing in a direction. That's usually because most of us are right-handed or left-handed. For example, if I had you clasp your fists like so, most of us always clasp the same direction. If you release your hands and clasp like this, the other way, it might feel a little foreign. Okay, so in yoga we try to get rid of those foreign feelings in the body between the right and left side and balance them out. We're going to inhale, arms come out to neutral. As you exhale, I want you to twist to look over your right shoulder. Take your left hand to your right knee, and I want you to wring out your back, twisting through the spine. Inhale, let's go ahead and twist to the other side. And exhale, twist it out. We'll go back and forth a few times here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Two more. Last one. Release the neutral hands and drop it down. We're going to turn sideways to come into tabletop position. So we're going to come in our hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Try to remove the curve from your back. We're going to do a little cat to cow. In cow, you look up to the sky, big belly, inhale. In cat, you exhale, tuck your tailbone, round your back, and your chin. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. A little bit of a bigger movement. You can inhale to cobra, drop your hips forward. Exhale to child's pose. Back and forth, working off the spine. Move with me, with your own breath. And if we're still in the cat to cow here, inhale and exhale. That's a great movement as well. A few more here. And I'm going to turn my toes under on my next breath in. Exhale in one fluid motion. I'm going to try to push my hips to the sky. In down dog. In down dog, you want to imagine the letter A. Spread your hands apart so the weight comes across your fingers and your palms. Drive through your heels. Hips to the sky. Look down. Don't forget to breathe. You can walk your dog by bending one knee and pressing through the opposite heel. back and forth. And we can take a pigeon from down dog by lifting our right leg to the sky. And exhale, pull our right knee into the chest. Right foot slides in front of your left knee. Slide your left leg back for pigeon. We're gonna melt it down to the floor for perfect. As you inhale, stretch your fingers and toes away from your body. Exhale, let everything melt down. One more breath in and out. Gently walk it back. We can unwind to plank. And go ahead and push those hips back up to the sky for down dog. You can walk our dog, bending one knee, back and forth. And whenever we're ready, we'll inhale the opposite foot up, so we can inhale that left leg up to the sky, and exhale, pull it through to the chest. Slide the left foot in front of the right knee. Okay, this is what it looks like from a side view, and as we exhale, we're going to melt it down to a prayerful pigeon. Inhale. Exhale, all your weight come down. Breathe. Gently walk it back. Next, we're going to take a tadpole. Okay, I'm going to unwind like I'm going to go to child's pose. But I'm going to bring my big toes together and my knees out as wide as I can, maybe coming off the mat. And I'm going to sit back on my hips, stretch my head to the mat, hands above my head for tadpole. Now from a side view, it might feel better on your knees because the mat here. Again, I'm going to stretch it out and relax it down. If you want to try for frog, bring your heels together and your toes out. It's a lot harder than it sounds. And if you're still in tadpole, that's okay too. Take a few more breaths here. We're going to walk our hands back, bring your knees together, and we're going to try to sit on my feet here. Now, if this pose is really challenging, stay about right here and kind of sink back as far as your body will let you. Every time we do this move, hopefully, we'll get a little bit more range of motion, and we can take our hero and lean back, reach for our feet, reach for the floor for extended hero, gazing up to the sky. Open your heart to the ceiling as you breathe. Imagine sunlight pouring in, filling us up full of warmth and goodness. Oh, it's a beautiful day today. To be alive. Right. Now for a little bit of a foot stretch, you can turn your toes down and try to sit back on the feet. This one's a little bit harder, especially if you work on your feet, you walk a lot. Just do the best you can. Lean back. Get a nice little stretch through the toes, through the feet, as much as you can take. And we'll go ahead and shake it out, shake it out. We can hit a child's pose here to catch our breath. Turn your toes under. Exhale, hips to the sky. For down dog. Inhale to plank. Half push up. You can drop your knees here if you need to. Or stay up on your toes. Half push up, hold. Release. Drop your toes. Elbows under your shoulders. Look up to the sky. For Sphinx, nice little belly stretch. And you can go ahead and push it back to seated. Now, part of a good yoga practice is having a strong core, so as we get ready to finish our practice, we're going to work on our rope pose, and then we'll start to get ready for Shavasana at the end of our little quick stretch here. So, stretch your legs out, hands under shoulders. Right, boat has several levels. In the first level, you bend your knees, lean back, Try to hold your legs as still as possible. Feel your core tighten. If you want it a little harder, you can hug your legs. Right? Or stay here. This is totally fine. Also, if you're having trouble holding your feet up, set them down. And then pick them back up wherever you can. Yoga is never a competition, but an individual journey towards better strength, balance, and flexibility. And if you want it even harder, in our artist level, hold those feet out, arms out, hold, and drop the hands, lean back, bend the knees. Oh, arms out to my sides. I'm gonna drop my knees right to left to get a nice little stretch through my core, through my belly. You can cross your ankles and hug your knees, rocking side to side. Give yourself a little lower back massage. Circle clockwise, counterclockwise. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and extend your legs. Palms face the sky. If you're new to my practice, I usually end class with full body tension and release. This breathing exercise just represents stress in our lives, whether it's physical, emotional, hard moments that we learn to breathe through and let go of that stress. So all together, let's get nice and comfy. If you want to dim the lights in your house or cut the video, dim this down a little bit, sometimes that can help us with our relaxation. I'm gonna just take my hat right over my face here. We'll take a deep breath in, and exhale, go ahead and curl your feet. Flex your calves, your shins, your thighs. Lower body tight as you flex your belly, your back, your shoulders, your chest. Arms tighten, squeeze your fists, jaw pinches tight. Fists clench, toes curled, whole body tense as you take a deep breath in, feel the tension. Become aware of it. Accept it and exhale, let it go. Melting into the floor as we breathe. Relax your feet. Relax your ankles. Your calves. Your thighs. Hips. And the back of the legs. All relax as you breathe. Exhale, relax your stomach. Your back. Your chest and arms are loose. Forearms relaxed, palms open for your side. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth, relax your jaw. Close the mouth. Relax your face, your eyes. Heartbeat slows. Whole body relaxes as we breathe. A mantra is a word we think about during our practice or we read. Our mantra today is unbothered. When the waves of life crash around us, when the storms blow, lightning strikes, we maintain our peace. Through our yoga practice, through meditation, and inner peace. So we take one more deep breath in, acknowledging that sense of peace we've created in this moment. We'll exhale with the fingers and the toes, and the knees. You can roll over to your right side in fetal position, feeling safe and secure, full of warmth and love. Whenever you're ready, gently push yourself up to a seated position. And in the yoga tradition, I claps with a deep breath in, reaching your hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Namaste. Remember to stay unbothered today, guys. When life gives you lemons, we make lemonade. Y'all have a great day and I'll see you next time.